Hey guys, it's me Ash here again at anerdlife with some more Feed the Beast. And as you can see, we're back at our rubber tree farm that we started last episode. We have changed it up in the off time quite a bit. I've learned all sorts of things, and I want to teach you. I want to teach you all about it. So if you want to make a automatic rubber tree farm or a rubber farm, this is how you do it basically. Now it can be set up. You can set your stuff up different if you want. If you want things to go underground, whatever the case is. But this is the basic theme that you're going to be going for. As you can see, I've got a bunch of saplings. I left this thing running all of I don't know how long it kept going until it died and used up all the humus that was in here. But I hadn't played it for a couple days, left it going for as long as it was possible, and this is my yield. Look at all that. I've got a ton of stacks of rubber wood, several stacks of sticky resin, so it's clearly working. Meanwhile, it's been pumping the sand that it's using, or that it's producing, into this barrel with my fertilizer, which is I'm just keeping it in here to keep it local to the system itself. I came back and it was out of humus, so there was sand all over the place and no trees being grown, obviously. So I took what little dirt I had, a little less than a stack. I made like 58 humus out of it and popped it in here, and it reset everything, and now it's starting to go, just now starting to go again. Alright, so let's go over this because I want to teach you and you want to learn. Alright. Anyway, that was weird. No, I made that weird. I'm sorry. Okay, so what we have is the Arboretum, the Treetap, and the Logger. The same three machines we were working with yesterday. We had all the machines we needed. We were just doing a few things incorrectly. Or not, maybe not incorrectly, but it wasn't optimized for sure. So, got our electrical engines hooked up to our advanced solar panels here. We've got our switches working those machines. So each machine has its own engine. We have the Arboretum, which is completely full of rubber tree saplings, basically, because it was doing it. Once you get a full thing of rubber tree sapling, or rubber trees going, a whole ring of them, then you just get a bunch. The math is more in your favor in terms of how often you're going to get saplings being dropped for this thing to pick up. The other thing is, we had our logger piped up the wrong way for these saplings to be gathered, which we now, as you can see, it's dropped one and now it's bringing it over. We have our diamond pipe here situated so that it pulls all the rubber tree saplings, puts it into the Arboretum. We have it set so that all sand, wood, and rubber wood gets put into here. Now, the only reason we have sand is I wanted to make sure that, just in case I had hooked something up wrong and somehow the sand was going to be pumped upwards, that it would have somewhere to go, and it wouldn't just sit around and despawn or something. But it looks like by putting these pipe along the side, it is strictly going from the side of this Arboretum. So just make sure this is where you want it goes to the top if you want it to go in, and if you want things to be sucked out, the sand to be sucked out, put it on the side of the machine. Then we have the tree tap in the middle. All this thing is doing is pulling out sticky resin as these trees grow. In theory, it could be producing more rubber overall. As you can see, we have 3 stacks of it. And then pulls it out, and then the logger picks it up. Now, the logger was what was killing our machine setup last time because we had it set up wrong. What you have to do is you have to put a pipe on the side for the wood to be pulled out. That's how the wood's going to be pulled out. You put a pipe on the side, and it will start feeding the wood into wherever you have the pipe going. The pipe on the top is for pulling out the other stuff, which means the resin and the saplings. They will not come out the side, which is why we were never getting any of the resin or any of the saplings to put back in to the Arboretum. But by piping it out the top, we now have automatically our little bastard trees are going into the Arboretum, and the resin is going filtered into this pipe and into the rubber chest. So that's pretty much it. It's fairly simple, actually, once you know how the logger operates. And actually, I'm not sure, but if you can, I can test this later, but If you really wanted to, you could probably just set your Arboretum directly on top of the logger, and assuming that it accepts feed in from the bottom, you may be able to just automatically have your logger feeding the stuff in. The only problem you're going to have then is that the resin is going to be there as well. So you're going to, you can get creative with how you set up the machines, but this here is probably the most efficient way to do it, to be honest. Obviously, later on, I'll set up the chest a little bit different. This is just sort of patchwork chest laying downing. But other than that, this is a foolproof automatic rubber tree farm working on the roof of Esh Ballistics here on the NerdLife server. And it is producing, and it is producing. And that's what I'm talking about. That's all really wanted to show you guys. Let's go. Let's look in here. What we have. I did make this wrench so that I could move the annoying engines that were trying to feed each other energy for some reason. What I think I want to do next episode, or perhaps start this episode since we have a little bit extra time, is I want to look into the cards from the Steve's Cards mod. I'm not sure if I have this. I think it's in this pack. Let's see. Because turret. See, there's not a turret module. See, I think that is maybe only in the other mod packs that Not Defeat the Beast doesn't have. Let's pop some of this. Let's pop some of this in. Let's get our Macerator going here while we're throwing up daylight. Okay, let's start on our next project, which was the MSFE here. It's our two-tier energy crystal. So we need 4 diamonds for this, or lithium battery. How do you make that? Lithium battery. Aluminum with lithium cell, which is, we already have some of those, I think. No, we don't. How do you make that? It's clay dust in the middle. Okay. I don't know how to get aluminum, to be honest. I mean, I haven't mined any at all, so maybe that's not how you get it. Maybe you have to mix some stuff together? This is smelting of aluminum block or aluminum dust, and then rock crusher of aluminum ingots. Obviously, you can use UU matter, scrap box. So really, oh, wait. Aluminum dust, we can get it from lazurite dust by using the centrifuge. Not much of it, though. You have to use 59 lazurite dust to get 6 aluminum dust. It's pretty nuts. So it might even be more cost effective just to go the easy route and get diamonds, but we only have 2 diamonds. So we need to set up another quarry. We have 2 landmarks. That's not good. I think you need 3. In theory, you should be able to use 2, so you can just put it in opposite corners, but let's go test it. Let's go test it out. Now, the problem we're going to run into at this point is we have one advanced solar panel powering our Macerator machines, and we have our other 2, of a total 3, up on the roof, which is not going to work because we were using 2 for our filler quarry setup. So, what I want to do is just, the rest of this episode, we'll just move all of our machines over to the next quarry site, and then we'll work next episode perhaps on making another solar panel, because we need some diamonds, and I'm too lazy to go mine. That's pretty much it. Alright, let's just get this thing up. Make sure none of this falls into the quarry. And this filler did an amazing job. I didn't have to do a single thing. Probably could have done it faster myself, but it would have taken me personal time, and I'm not into that. Alright. Alright, let's pick up all our stuff here. Move these chests in a minute. Now, I love that the frames for the quarry now despawn on their own, sort of like leaf trees that aren't connected to wood anymore. Because in the Tekkit version that I played, man, they were just a pain in the ass. They are always there and everything. It's just silly. I've got a stack of rubber in my pants. Alright, so we have some options here. We can keep going this direction and just have it over here, but we're going to hit water for sure. So I was thinking maybe going this direction and just having it like set here. I think I'm going to cut this bitch down. And also you can't loot them like you could in Tekkit. So you don't, if you do decide you need to knock them down faster, you don't have them like in your inventory. It's good all around. It's good all around. Alright, so what we want to do is give ourselves 2 space between this time. Because we had 1 block of space in between the quarries, and we just didn't have enough room to hook up our filler system and our quarry next to each other. So we'll give ourselves 2 blocks of space. And we'll use this block here, which I'll just mark with that. And then we'll put our markers and see if we can use 2 markers here. Let's put 1 there. Oh, you spider son of a bitch. Come here. You want it. I know you do. Spiders are kind of a dick now, don't you think? And before, you could just make sure you stand stationary and just swing out in front of yourself, and it would always knock them back, but they are fast enough now that they can hit you. Now, the thing is, I like to keep these even, but I just don't have the motivation to go count how long that quarry is, so I'm just going to put it like right here and see if it works. It doesn't. It doesn't work. Okay. So, do we have any wood? We have some wood, so we're going to make some. We're going to make some of this. And we need to go get some lapis to make another marker. Kill some spiders on the way. We'll sleep while we're in there, assuming we don't attract the attention of this creeper. Sleep, sleep. Alright. So, how have you guys been? How have you guys been? Tell me. I want you to tell me. You're required to leave a comment telling me how you have been, because it's social etiquette and you don't want to be rude. Oh, goddamn it. The hell, creepers just multiplied out here. Oh, shit's getting real over here. Shit's getting real. What was it shooting at over here? It'll shoot this thing.
Goodbye.
Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, get him. Good job. Let's kill this chicken. Should make a chicken farm. You guys think we should make a chicken farm? I think we should. What do we need? We don't need this. We don't need this. I wanted that meat. This is the only thing I wanted, and it's the only thing it did pick up. Alright, so we need to make markers, which if I recall correctly, this is, yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. I know that's not the right words, but... Na 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 na. Hell yeah. Is that right? There we go. There we go. Okay, so what we're gonna do is knock that redstone off. Pop that on there. Now we're gonna have to go gather our markers. The quarry at blah 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 will keep 4 chunks loaded. So basically it has like it has it built in. Now if you run a server that has a lot of people on it, you're probably going to want to turn that off. If I'm sure you can in a config of some sort. Because otherwise it's going to be a million queries going at the same time all the time. You don't want that. You don't want it. You just don't. Okay, so what we're going to do is put the markers down again, like that. And like this. Oops, no, we want one out. That. In there, and we should be good. Now we're going to put our filler down. We probably could have gone one in, actually, but it's okay. It's fine. This will give us some room to work. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put it here just so we have even more room to work. And on this, you just hope that your markers don't fall down the pit into the quarry. As you can see, unless you have some sort of flying device, which I think we might make pretty soon, you're going to be screwed. And it's not like these are hard to make. It's just you don't want to keep a ton of them because they're not super useful to keep bunches of. The thing is, I think we made this one block too small. It's fine though. It doesn't matter. Alright, so we've got everything in our inventory. The thing is, we took away the engines also to power our stuff. So we're gonna have to make a bunch of like engines and solar panels because our power system is just inefficient for everything we're starting to do. It was cool before, and now it's not cool. We're gonna need some more stuff for sure. All right, let's go down with it. We'll see if I can remember the pattern. It is, oops, that flatten, yeah. Like if you recall, flatten will flatten the land to an even thing, even ground, and then also fill in everything beneath that point. All right. Now this setup will actually probably build a layer above where we want it. I just didn't feel like making it even when we can just dig it out, you know. I'll put that in there. Put that in there as well. Now, we're going to go ahead and set up our pipes because that's pretty much what we came to do. Make this go in here. We'll make our chests. Where's our chests? We left them over there. It's fine. We'll just leave them over there for now. Alright, so this is essentially the setup we're going to use. And then when we get our power stuff situated next episode, we'll come out here and hook it up again. So I think that's going to be it for this episode. If you guys have any questions about the automatic rubber tree farm that I have up on top of the building that we went over, just let me know in the comments and I'll answer all your questions. And if you have any hitches in your system, I'll try to help you out with any problems you run into. We'll come up with a solution together because we are BFFs, and that's what BFFs do. I only ask for a back massage, or actually, you know what? Because we're such good friends, I want a body massage. I need a body massage. Body massage. This has been Ash here on Nerd Life with another episode of Feed the Beast. I'm glad I had a chance to amend my system from last episode and give you guys a working system to look at. And as you can hear, Gangnam Style is my ringtone. Just a little personal life tidbit. And that's it for episode 7 of Feed the Beast on Nerd Life.